everybody, how is everybody this fine evening? I see my light is a bit too bright here. My TG didn't do his job very well. You're going to have to turn down Daryl's volume. Hey everybody, I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday so far. I hope you had a great weekend. So I decided to do tonight's stream on Life is Tough, but you are tougher. The reason being because a lot of people don't believe that they're tougher, and I just want to show you that you are. Let's see who's here quickly before I get into it. I see Mel's here. Hello Mel. Toten's here. 11 Ront. Alison is here. Kalpana's here. Hey Kalpana. Nice to have you here. Obviously Johan and Daryl are here. Count van Totenkopf says hail. Kalpana says beauty with brains, although Chris is not bad looking, eh? Thank you guys. Thank you Mel. Thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you can hear my music in the background. Let me be quiet, see if the mic moves. Okay, so it looks like you can hear it. Is it too loud? Is it perfect? Everybody happy? Sorry, I'm still trying to get my lights. I've got to get another camera, guys. I don't have the greatest camera, unfortunately. But of course I look good because I'm in my Femme Fatale shirt, so I obviously look good. I mean, how else could I? Oh, Johan says, can't hear nothing.
Because I didn't sound on.
Oh, because you don't have the sound on. Really? Oh, these men in my life. What do I do? Okay. So tonight I'm going to tell you something you probably already know. Okay? The world ain't sunshine and rainbows. Okay? It's a very mean and nasty place. I don't care how tough you are. It will beat you down and it'll keep you there permanently if you allow it to. If you allow it to. That is the main topic here. There is always going to be at least one point in your life when everything goes wrong. For everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. There is always going to be that time, that year, that month, or that week when anything and everything just goes wrong. Everyone says, what? My life is a lie. No, why do you say that? Look, nobody's ever going to have a life of entire sunshine and rainbows, guys. You're not different to anyone else. If people with money, doesn't mean because they have money that they don't have problems, that they don't have troubles, that they don't have times when just everything's going to go wrong. We all have those moments. We all have those times. I see Alamoth Cora is here. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So, you will think to yourself, this is it. When that happens. You'll think this is the end. This is the end for me. Like, if it's that bad, you'll think this is how it ends. But let me tell you, it's not. Okay? Life happens. The unexpected, the uncalled for, the unintentional. We have all been damaged emotionally, damaged spiritually. It could be your business, it could be your job, it could be your heart that has been broken. There are so many things that can break every single day if we allow it to. It could be financial. It could be your bank account screaming at you that you broke. It could be so many different things. Life can break us down physically, mentally, and spiritually. All of these things are going to leave a scar, guys. They are all going to leave a scar. But let that scar be the scar of victory, not a mark or a scar of defeat. Okay? It is staying with the breaking that produces the blessing. I love that saying. It is staying with the breaking that produces that blessing, because there is a blessing and there is an opportunity in everything. See, Mel said, when life hands you lemons, share tequila with a friend and kick butts. Exactly. I like the way you think. So, sorry guys, I have notes written down because I can't remember everything. My brain is too busy. Okay, it is not what you go through that determines where you end up. You can either accept defeat or you can get to work. That's all it is. So, what are you going to do? When you're at that point, are you going to say, you know what, I'm done? Are you going to accept defeat? Or are you going to stand up and you're going to fight? That choice is yours. Sorry, my nose is itchy. That choice is yours to make. Okay? You do the math. You just begin. You do the math. You solve one problem. Once you've solved that one problem, you move on to the next one. I don't know. Sorry, my nose is like really itching. Okay. So once you solve one problem, because you know what, you're not going to solve all the problems in one go. If you try and put all your eggs in one basket, guess what? Those eggs are going to break. So you take one egg out, you solve that egg, you sort it out, you do what needs to be done, and then you take the next one. You need to organize your brain. If your brain is not organized, you're not going to be able to resolve that problem. Okay, yeah, Johan's telling me nose. I know, my nose is itchy. It's like just here, right on the tip. Okay, so whatever you may be dealing with, this is not the end of you. Whatever you may be dealing with, this is not the end of you. You can't quit now. You can't quit now. Okay? And the only way out is through. You get that? The only way out is through. Okay? Our world wants to put labels on us. They want to put labels on us every single day. The world wants to tell you who you are. Sorry, it's really irritating now. The world wants to tell you who you are. Why do you want the world to tell you who you are? Okay? You can't listen to the world. You can't have a faith that's dictated to you. You need to have a faith that dictates to the world. So life is not the destination but the journey. No. The journey takes you to the destination. And guess what? Your journey and your destination is created by you. Okay? The enemies will try and label you a loser, a failure. Your past is too big, but you better know who you are. Because with all the streams that we've done, it's been about getting to know ourselves. It's about getting to know who we are. It's about getting to know what we can handle. There's something in my pocket. My lip gloss. It's about getting to know who you are. You need to find yourself. You need to have that self-confidence. Yes, and Alamat says, and badass. Yes, you need to be badass. Okay? Jan Clausen says, but this is a family show, so I can't say what they are. I don't even want to know what he's talking about. Oh, why is my nose so itchy? Oh, God. Okay. Okay, so you better know who you are, because if you don't know who you are, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to have that confidence in who you are to fight what's happening in your life. Right now, you're walking through a valley with two voices. One is wisdom and one is worry. One is gratitude, one is grumbling. One is blame and one is faith. Okay? Because every time and every way you break, while it's a chance for you to give up and a chance for you to fall apart, there is also opportunity to get stronger, to get smarter, get faster, and get tougher, as well as getting more stable and get more resilient and get better. Mal S says, treat your brain like a computer. Delete the unnecessary unnecessary folders if they're important. You can take them out, recycle bin, but chances you won't. Defrag and focus on the only on the important aspects. Exactly. Sorry, I don't know why. I don't know if it's my hair. Ugh. It's Murphy's, but you know what it is, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like a very nervous person. So when I get extremely nervous, and I get quite nervous when I'm doing the live streams, because as much as I'm, like I keep saying, I'm on this journey with you, I'm trying to build up my self-confidence, and that's one of the reasons why I do the streaming, is to try and help me build on who I am. And unfortunately, when I get nervous, my nose itches. So if you guys see me rubbing my nose, it's because I'm nervous. I get shy. I'm actually a very, very shy person. I'm not an introvert, but I'm a very shy person. So yeah, so that's why I'm going on this journey with you, and I'm trying to better myself at the same time and build my own self-confidence, because I need to. We all need to, and we're all going through struggles, and this is why I want to be there for you and be there with you, if you know what I mean, and go on this journey with you, because I think it's an amazing thing. It's just, this is why I want to get those tops that I spoke about, where it's got the Femme Fatale logo on the front, and at the back it's got, the inspiring words: be courageous and be powerful and be unique, and most importantly, be you, be who you are. People must accept you for who you are. If they can't accept you for who you are, then it's not the right kind of people. Let's read some comments. Gentle Inflatable says itchy nose means you're getting a gift. Well, I hope so, because this is really itchy. Although I already got my gift. I got my new phone on Friday. So, Toten says, don't be nervous, you're doing awesome. Thank you, Toten. Gentle Inflatable says, you are beautiful and itchy. You are beautiful and itchy. You are definitely itchy. Animat says, what do you do to beat off bad energy, and what do you do to raise low energy? Shy is cute. Animat, the only thing I can say, because I haven't seen you in a lot of the streams before, go back and have a look at the previous Sunday streams that I've done. I know the previous 2 Sundays, I think I streamed on a Monday, because of the once I was sick, and then the other one, I just couldn't make it. But go and have a look. You need to beat off bad energy, you need to be around the right people. You can't be around negative people. If you are the most active person in a room, you're in the wrong room. Get out the room and go to a room with better active people. Don't let people feed off of your energy. Don't give away your energy. Use your energy for good, Ruan says, I'm nervous around intelligent people. The dumber ones are my crowd. Woo. Mal S says, put lip gloss on your nose will help the itchy and be... my mouse didn't want to move. You don't need to be nervous. You're totally awesome and amazing. You're good for our souls. Namaste. Thank you, Mal. Lip gloss. Okay, let me give that a try. I'm gonna be putting lip gloss on my nose on live stream. This could get crazy. Hold on. Let's see if that works. If it doesn't work, Mal, it's on you. Clinton McConnell's joined us. Hello. Alamot says, will do. Yeah, cool. There's one on about self-confidence, about building your self-confidence. And there's also ones before that, so please be sure to check them out. Clinton McConnell says, positive attracts positive. Exactly. And so you need to walk like you have a purpose in life. Live like you have a purpose in life, let me see where I was in my notes. So what I need you to do is to find a reason to keep going. When you are in those hard spots, you need to find a reason to keep going. There's always a reason. Whether it is your kids, whether if you don't have kids, you find something else, your family, your parents, your brothers and sisters. There's so many different reasons to keep going in life. I mean, I must be honest, and this is the reason why I wanted to do this stream today on this, is because I saw somebody posted on the Morning Shot group the other day about a friend of theirs that committed suicide by hanging themselves. Guys, there is always a way out. Okay, I know that there are times that you feel like there isn't a way out and that you just want to give up, that you just can't anymore. But there is always a reason. You need to find that reason. Okay, find the reason to keep going. I know you're strong enough. And you know how I know you're strong enough to do it? Because you're a human. Humans, every human has what it takes to get past whatever they are going through. Okay? Every human has what it takes to get past what they are going through. You just need to want to. Hello, Marlene. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, guys, you need to find the reason. Like I say, every human has what it takes to get past anything and everything that they are going through in life. So find that reason. It ruined even your cats. I find them very selfish, but times they can love. You know, cats, I find that the greatest thing in life is animals, you know, especially your pets. Because like your dogs, for example, I mean, my dog knows when I'm upset or when I'm angry or, you know, when I'm just not feeling right, and she will make sure she comes and she cuddles with me just to make me feel better, you know. I think the main thing is to not be alone, to not feel alone. Because I think the second that you feel like you're alone is when you feel like you can't deal anymore. Is when you feel like, well, I can't handle all of this by myself. So, you know, it's tough. It's hard. Clinton says you need to look at what's at the other end and steamroll ahead to it. Exactly. That's why I say you need to find a reason. There's always a reason to keep going. There's always a reason to look ahead. There's always a reason to keep on living. There's always a reason to push forward and to fight. You know, I keep losing my space in I need to put a pen on it or something. That's what I say, you need to decide to. That's our main thing. We know we can get through it. We just need to decide to get through it. We need to decide to fight it. We need to decide to push through. Mel says, if you're too scared to talk to a friend or family member because you are scared of being judged, then talk to a stranger, call a helpline or any friendly face or person on this type of stream. Exactly. And that's one of the reasons why I created the Femme Fatale Telegram group. If you look in the link in the description below, there is, I don't know if I changed it. Can you see if you can grab the link, please, for the new Telegram group? Because Estelle's not on. I think she's still busy with her daughter. I created the Telegram group because sometimes it is easier talking to strangers. So if you go into our Telegram group, we're all there for each other. You know, we joke around, we have a bit of fun. But if you need help, post in there. Look, guys, I'm down. I need help. Please talk to me. You know, and there's been more than one occasion where everybody in the group has gotten together and made somebody feel better, made somebody feel like they've got the fight in them. Because you do have the fight in you. Let me tell you that now. You do have the fight in you. Everybody has that fight to keep going. Everybody has a reason to keep going. You need to stay positive. You need to stick with positive energy. Okay, and like we've said in the previous streams, you know, do things that make you feel better. Do things that help release your mind, that take that time out. Go for a walk with your dogs. Sit and meditate for 10 minutes. There is so many things that you can do to de-stress, to defrag your brain, as Mal put it earlier. You know, get that time out. If you don't have that time out, you will feel overwhelmed. You're not going to believe that itching this side went away, now it's starting this side. Crazy, hey? Yeah. Johan says, animals can feel your emotions and will act on it. Whoops. Things went up. I talk to my animals like I talk to humans. Sometimes you just need to talk to someone or even something. Animals understand more than what we think. Yeah, that they really do. And I have proof of that. I have absolute proof of that. I mean, the one day I went into the bathroom to go and shower, and I came out and I walked into the bedroom, and Sheila, she likes to carry her food bowl around. And she decided this day she's going to take her food bowl onto my bed to eat her food on the bed. So I walk in the room and I'm like, no, that's a little bit much for me. Like, no, you can't eat your food on my bed. And I said to her, come on now. And I handed her a bowl and I said, go put it in the lounge. And she jumped off the bed and she took her bowl from me and she took it to the lounge. And I was like, did she just do that? Like, am I losing my mind? You know, like, am I seriously losing my mind? But she did. So animals do that. They understand a lot more than we think they do. They understand us a lot more than what we think they do. So if you're somebody who lives alone and you don't have a lot of people around you that you can talk to, and you feel like you're alone a lot, get an animal. Whether it be a little budgie or a cat or a dog, you know, whatever your choice is, whatever you prefer, or whatever, if you live in a complex, whatever they allow. I mean, I've seen people, you can get guinea pigs, guys. And guinea pigs purr like cats. They will cuddle you and everything, and they will purr like cats. Okay, so there is always an option on a pet that you can get. And let me tell you, I've got a little dwarf hamster, and it's the most inexpensive pet I've ever had in my life. The food is like 50 Rand, and I think I buy a bag of food like once every 2 months. So it's really not an expensive pet to have. Other than, I mean, I clean the cage every 2 weeks, and then it's just the sawdust. But again, the sawdust is cheap. The little cotton bedding is cheap. It's really, really a cheap pet to have. Hello, Lynn. Thank you for joining us. She says, I have found that I get more support from your stream and group of folks on Telegram. Thank you. Thanks, Lynn. I'm glad that you do. And I'm glad that people are there to support you and people are there for you. So yes, anybody who can, Johan's posted a link, thank you very much. Come and join us on the Telegram group. If you're going through a rough time, tell us you're going through a rough time. We will be there for you. We will chat with you. We will make sure that by the time we stop chatting on that group, you are smiling or laughing or that you feel better. We're not going to let you down, you know. Alamot says, too bad people came to our house today. I wish we had another dog. What do you mean by bad people? Elaborate. Lynn's putting her huggy emoticons. Totem says tarantulas and snakes are also cheap pets. I highly recommend them. Exactly. Pets are amazing things, guys. They really, really are. And you know, it's another reason to keep going, isn't it? It's another reason to keep fighting. My pets are my children. They are my children. I would go berserk if something happened to one of my pets. I really would. So, you know, that's why I say, if you live alone, get a pet. Have a reason to keep fighting. Okay? Tragedy and trials come to everybody. Only the strong survive. The fight isn't over. Okay? The fight is just beginning. You have the opportunity to show the world what you are really made of. So when these trials come, when these bad times hit you, like we've said before, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have bad times. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to just want to lie in bed and just scream or just cry the whole day. If that's what makes you feel better, do it. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have days where you just don't want to. Because you know why? We're human. We have feelings. We have emotions. It's what makes us human. It's what makes us better people. Could you imagine if people didn't have emotions? Can you imagine? What a boring life would be if we didn't have emotions. It would be an extremely boring life. Very, very boring. I'm going to also ask you, hun, please to post my email address. Guys, I've got an email address. It's femmefatalemerch@outlook.com. So if you haven't seen my merch yet, while I'm on that subject, it's kind of bad timing in the stream, sorry. But I've got my moose pads. And I've got mugs as well. I don't know how you can see it in this light, because this light is quite bright. Let me just turn it down just so you can see the mug. So yeah, I've got my mooks and my mouse pads. It's got the logo on both sides, so it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. And then this is the tank tops that I have currently at the moment. So that's the tank tops. So yeah, that's basically the merch that I say I'm working on a t-shirt that's got all the inspirational writing down the back. I can't wait for that. I'm busy trying to organize a different supplier because the supplier that I did have was quite pricey. So I'm trying to get the costs down because I don't want the merchandise to be too expensive for you guys. I want it to be affordable because I want people to go places in those tops that has inspirational writing down the back and to spread the inspiration all over, like everywhere, all over South Africa. Because I think everybody in South Africa is going through a tough time at this point, and I think everybody just needs that little bit of inspiration, just a couple of kind words, you know. Thank you. Johannes posted the no, you've spelled it wrong, you forgot the E after the F. Oh. Okay, don't use that one's spelled wrong. It's femmefatalemerch@outlook.com. Okay. Audrey says, I'm having a few bad weeks and so don't know how to deal with any of it right now. Audrey, stand up and fight. Like I say, it's okay to not be okay. Take your time, process it. You need to process it, but you need to turn that process into something positive. You need to sit down and you need to take one of those problems at a time and solve them. So sit down with a piece of paper, with a pen or a book, and write down everything. Once you've got everything written down, you can say, right, which of these problems can I start with? Start with the small ones. Start with the small, easy ones. Because you know what, and I promise you now, once you start going through that list, okay, and you start completing the stuff on that list, you will start to feel better and you'll start to feel more confident and you'll start to feel like you can achieve things. So start with the small things on that list. Once you've conquered and you've solved the small issues, then you can start moving on to the bigger ones. And yes, sometimes it's tough. I know it's tough. But we have to keep fighting. We have to keep pushing. We have to carry on through this process called life. Because if we don't, then we give up. And it's not worth giving up. You have to. Oh, Femfatale switch. Oh, am I too dark now? Sorry. I'm sorry. Is that better? Is that better? Am I bright enough for you? Gentle says, I want a femme fatale bikini. We'll see what we can organize. Clinton says, Johan, be careful, Laura's nose is itching. Yeah, it's a nerve. Sorry, guys. It's really, really bad. Okay, so remember, the fight is just beginning, guys. You have the opportunity to show the world what you are made of. You have the opportunity to show the world what you can do, what you can achieve. how powerful you are. You know, it's, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you are worth. And we spoke about this before in the self-confidence stream. You have to know your worth. You must go and find your worth. You know, and I must be honest, it's quite a hard thing for me, because I'm one of those type of people, I don't like being alone. But to be honest with you, sometimes the best thing in life is to just have time for yourself, to be alone, to have time to reflect, time to look back at everything that's happened. And remember, we spoke about this before, in the 10 things we can improve every single day. You know, at the end of your day, you need to look back on your day and say, you know what can I improve? What can I do better tomorrow that I can improve on from today? There is always room for improvement. And we need to keep improving ourselves so that we feel better about ourselves. Because remember, once you have that confidence, you can conquer anything. You can do anything. It doesn't matter what trials or what hard times hit you. You can conquer it. You can get through it. Mal S says, before you start, list right at the top, I am enough, then 5 things you're grateful for. Guaranteed the list won't seem so bad. Exactly. And you know, one thing which I found really, really helped me, well, obviously it's not here, but I'm trying to find something small to put my points across. Let's just use this for as an example. I went through a very, very bad time in my life, and I got a little mouse. It's a little, like, probably about the same size as this. It's a little mouse, and I called him Martin. And it probably sounds silly. You're probably all going, really? Martin the mouse? Okay. So Martin the mouse sat on the dashboard of my car. And I basically used, oh, there's Martin. Oh, okay, there's Martin. Oh, what happened to his ear? His ear came off. This is Martin, guys. This is Martin. Say hello, Martin. Okay, so I used Martin as my gratitude stone. You can use anything. Yeah, Martin was on the dash for many, many years. Yeah, he was. From my very, very first car, I had Martin on my dashboard. And I'm actually glad I don't need him on my dashboard anymore, because it's a sign that I'm growing spiritually and mentally. And yeah, he needs a good bath. But Martin is my gratitude stone. So every single time I climbed in my car, and in those days it was a lot because I used to drive around for work. Every time I climbed in my car, I used to look at Martin and go, what am I grateful for? And I used to sit and I used to think, okay, I'm grateful that I've got a car. Okay, I'm grateful I've got a roof over my head tonight. You know, every single time I saw Martin, I had to think of something I was grateful for. And if you're at that very, very low negative points in your life, get a Martin. Martin. Your own Martin. It can be anything. It can be a little precious stone that you have. If you're in your office a lot and you're in and out your office a lot, stick it on your computer screen or on your keyboard, or put it somewhere where you see it often. If you're someone who puts your hands in your pockets a lot, put something in your pockets. You know? So put something somewhere that you look at it often, and you can turn around to yourself and say, I'm grateful for. And I tell you what, you don't realize how many blessings you have in your life until you start realizing what all the things you have to be grateful for. It's really great. Lynn said, still waiting with COVID, had to cancel OP. Oh dear, what op, Lynn? Lynn says, Laurie, you're such a loving, caring lady. You are a gift to us all. Lynn, you know what? This is, like I keep saying, this is a journey that I'm going through. And I've decided to take you all on the journey with me. Clinton says, you saying token reminders. Yes. But instead of calling it a token reminder, call it your gratitude stone or your gratitude mouse or I mean, like mine was my gratitude Martin. You know, you can call it whatever you want to call it. Alamot says, I have a picture of my grandpops. Exactly. Then put your picture of your grandpops wherever you see, wherever you look at often. And then whenever you see it, just say, you know what, grandpops, I'm grateful for such and such and such. But yeah, Lynn, you know, I want to be an inspiration to people. I want to be able to make people feel better because I know what it's like to not have somebody to listen. You know, not now, right now. I mean, in my years growing up, and it was hard. You know, we all go through hard times. But I want to be able to sit here and be here with you guys through the hard times. You know, and if I can help just one person today, if I can just help one to feel better and to feel more inspired and to feel more courageous and to feel more self-confident, then I have done my goal. Because this is what I want to do. I want to make people feel better. I want to inspire people. I want to make people feel more confident. So if I can just help just one person today, then I'm happy. Then I feel like I have a light over me and I'm just the happiest person in the world. Because that's what I want to do. I want to help people. So, and I think that's one of the reasons why I became a beauty therapist as well. Because to me, there is nothing better than having your client walking out of the salon and they feel beautiful. They feel confident and they feel beautiful and they feel more relaxed. It is the most amazing feeling. I mean, I didn't do it. There's no amount of money that you can give to get that feeling of giving that feeling to somebody. You know, that there's certain, you know how they say there's certain things in life that are free? That is free. That feeling of just knowing that you've helped somebody, that you've made somebody feel so beautiful. It's an amazing feeling. It really, really is. Clinton says that's an amazing outlook. Thank you. I try. Kalpana says works wonders. I do so twice daily. Oh, is that the gratitude stone? That's awesome, Kalpana. I'm so glad to hear that. Emma Elamoth says, I feel like he's always with me and looking after me. You know what? I feel like my dad is too. I feel like my dad is there for me all the time. And it's like a really, really strange thing. When I'm actually thinking about my dad, I can actually smell his cologne. I can smell his eau de cologne that he used to use. It's like very, very weird. But I don't know if anybody else around me can smell anything. And it just, for me, is just saying to me, he's here. He's looking over me. He's with me. You know, my dad unfortunately died 12 years ago. And I miss him every single day. And I know how they say time heals. But I don't know. It's been 12 years and I haven't healed much. I miss my dad dearly every single day. Every single day. Clinton McConnell says share positivity. It's free. Exactly. Like when we keep saying share a smile, just smile at everybody. And have you ever heard that saying, one kind gesture can change the world? It's the same as a smile. A smile can change the world just as much as one small kind gesture. So if you have a goal every day just to make one person smile and to do one kind gesture to just one person, you can change the world. How awesome is that feeling? That's awesome. Ellen Mott says he smells his tobacco pipe. That's awesome. Oh, Lynn's going for a hernia op. Ouch. Sorry, Lynn. Being grateful makes you realize how blessed you are. Exactly. It really, really does. Because when you realize how many blessings you have in your life, it makes you feel so much better. It really, really does. Okay. So, I've lost my place again. Okay, so you've got to be willing to take the hits and not point fingers. if you point fingers saying you're not where you need to be because of somebody else in your life, you can't do that. It's you make your life, you make your choices, you make your decisions. Nobody else makes them for you. And that goes hand in hand in where we say, don't let other people feed off your energy. Don't let them feed off your energy. Always remember this, if you are the most active person in a room, you're in the wrong room. Okay? Because those lazy, negative people are going to feed off your energy to survive. And if they feed off your energy and they take all your energy away, you're going to have nothing. You are going to absolutely have nothing. Okay? Lynn says you're an inspiration. It makes so much difference having you and all you. Thank you, Lynn. You know what? And you guys are my inspiration. And that's what's so great about this, is all of you, my viewers, you are my inspiration. Every single time I do these streams and every time I interact with you all, you all are my inspiration. You all are what gives me my energy every day. You make me feel inspired. You give me my self-confidence. And that's what's amazing with this, because you guys are part of my journey. You're making my journey. How awesome is that? It's like just fantastic. Gentle says, we have an angel ornament. Feel my son's presence every day. Oh, that's amazing, Gentle. That's fantastic. Clinton says the number 440 means personal freedom and the use of all your life experience baggage for new horizons, new profession, new relationship, new ideas, and new way of seeing life. I love that. That's fantastic. And that's what you got to do, guys. And you know what? Always remember that if something bad in your life is happening, it's for a reason. There's always a reason. God is never going to close a door without opening a window. Maybe you've been in that job too long and it's just not giving you the joy that it always used to. And maybe it's a way of God saying to you, you know what, this is not meant for you. You're meant for something better. There's been so many times when, like for example, I got retrenched or something like that, and I end up doing something better, and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad. Because if that bad stuff never happened, I never would have found that path of the journey to get to where I was. So always remember there's a reason for everything. A fantastic reason. So if something bad happens, then you need to stand up and you say, okay, well, that was cuck. But you know what? I need to find my open window. That door's closed. It doesn't help harping on it. It doesn't help staying upset about it. Yes, have your day to be upset and everything else. It doesn't help harping on it, guys. You need to get up and you say, okay, right, where's my window? And start looking for your window. Because that window is open for you. That I can promise you. That window will never be closed. Okay? Collier says, Isha, I feel ignored. By who? Who's ignoring you, Collier? Love you, Collier. We're all here for you. Don't worry. I keep losing my place. It's my own notes, but I keep losing my place. Okay, so yeah, points where you need to be because of anyone. Only cowards point fingers, guys. And you're not a coward, you're better than that. So we're not going to point fingers at other people and say, you're the reason I am where I am. We're going to turn around and we're going to say, you know what, I'm going to take responsibility for what's happened in my life. And I'm going to move forward. I'm going to take it on the chin. And I'm going to pick myself up. And I'm going to move forward. That's what we're going to do every single day. You need to hear this loud and clear. You need to get this in your spirit. Because I don't know what you're walking through, but some of you right now, you're in a tough season. An event has happened and you may have failed. But I want to remind you that failure is not final. It's formative. It is a part of the process. It's part of the journey. Your failure matters as much as your success. Guys, we don't get anywhere without failure. We don't learn anything if we don't fail. Your failure is part of your journey. It's part of the process. It's part of what needs to happen in order for you to move forward. And if you don't fail, it doesn't make you a stronger, better person. We need to fail. Could you imagine a world where you never fail? What will you learn? You're not going to learn anything. Lynn says, you know what, Laura, I am here. I am meant to be. I have an awesome new job. I have a roof over my head. My friends that I have made during COVID on the stream and others. Exactly. You know, things happen. And I mean, you were going through a very, very bad spot, Lynn. But look at where you are now. That's why I say, when the bad times happen, you just got to keep fighting. You just got to keep moving. You got to keep going. So that you can get to the sunshine. When you get into that tunnel, there's always sunshine at the end. Always. You know, the funny thing is, and it's something I've been saying for years, if I've had a really, really crappy day, I'll end off the nights and I'll say, you know what? Yes, I've had a cock day. It's been really shitty. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I've got a headache or whatever the thing is. And I've had a really, really crappy day. But you know what? The sun's going to come up tomorrow. The sun is going to come up tomorrow. So, new day, new opportunities. And that's again, reflect on what you have done that day to make the following day better. Okay? Your failure matters as much as your success. Everything matters. Your failures, your successes, it all matters. How do you think you're going to grow if you never fail? Yet some of you have failed and decided you're a failure. Failure is an event. It is never a person. Okay, that's another thing you always have to remember. Is failure is never a person. You are not a failure. An event failed, but you as a person are not a failure. There is a huge difference. Okay? So never ever sit and say, I'm a failure. Because you are not the failure. The event failed. Yeah, actually, seeing Collier's comment now. Is your dog getting any better? Just let us know in the comments. Is your dog getting better? What does the vet say? Does the vet know how long it's going to take for your doggy to get better? Please let us know, Collier. Please let us know what's happening. I see Clinton's talking to Alamat saying, don't be embarrassed. No human has never made a mistake. Take it as a lesson and improve. Exactly. That's what I say. There's no such thing as failure. You are not a failure. Use those experiences to better yourself, to better your life, to better the way you view things. If you don't, say for example, I'm going to try and make roast chicken, okay? And it turns out a complete cock-up, okay? Like, it just does not work. The chicken was a failure. I'm not a failure because I tried. At the end of the day, as long as you're trying, that is what matters. That's what makes the difference. As long as you are trying and you keep pushing. Because you know what, next time, I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to go watch a video on how to cook chicken. Okay. So there is always a way. Al Capena. I love Calpena. You're so awesome. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Exactly. You got to get up and get going. Alamot says missing a child is heartbreak. It is. But it's the same as not only a child. It's a parent, a brother, a sister. You know, There's so many things that we can miss in life, but you know what? And it's a saying I've been saying for a very, very long time. Life is for the living. You know, it doesn't help we live our lives. Yes, like I say, I miss my dad. And I wish every day I had my dad here to talk to. I wish I had my dad here to give me advice. I wish I had my dad to have a laugh with. And my dad made the best smoked chicken, just by the way. But at the end of the day, life is for the living. It doesn't harp on that. At the end of the day, I know he's still here with me. And I'm not going to harp on the fact that he's not here. Rather say to myself, well, you know what? I will see him again one day. And I know he's here with me. So, Levin Ron says, then you have learned not to roast chicken, rather buy pizza. Exactly. But either way, you learn a lesson. There's a lesson to learn in everything that we do in life. There's always lessons in every little thing that you do. If you're reading a book, there's lessons in a book. There's lessons in absolutely everything. Alan Mott says, my animal's my child. Oh yeah, me too. My animals are my babies, absolute babies. Corlia says, Bismarck, the schnauzer, was in a ketoacidosis state. He's making slow improvements and eating again, still in the drip. As long as he's making improvements, that's a good sign. That is a great, great sign, Corlia. Please keep us up to date on the Telegram group and let us know how he's doing. Elamot says, I also like chicken, stupid bird. Oh, is your dog diabetic? Oh, shame, Corlia. It's terrible, terrible. Mal S says, that's brilliant. We tend to think we are the failures, not the circumstances. Exactly. And I think that's the mindset that we need to change. You know, we've been talking over the past few weeks about changing our mindsets, about changing the way that we think, changing our thoughts from a negative to a positive. And that is one of the other things that we need to make sure that we change, is thinking to ourselves, I am not the failure. That event or that thing that I was trying to do is a failure. But you know what I've learned from that failure? Now next time I'm going to do it, I'm going to do my research properly. I'm going to improve my knowledge. I'm going to improve on myself. And I'm going to go ahead and do it better. Because I am not the failure. That specific event was the failure. There is always a way to do things better. There is always a way to improve things. But remember, don't change your personality. Don't change who you are. Better yourself, but don't change who you are. Because everybody around you loves you for who you are. So don't change your personality. Make yourself a better person. There's a difference, okay? JP says, in a restaurant kitchen, when you mess something up, you're the failure. It's a very toxic environment. Yeah, no, that's, you know, I wouldn't survive in a toxic environment like that. I really, really wouldn't. Elamot says, fire and murder is bad, but it roasts a mean chicken. That's so true. Well, I suppose if you look at it, steak is too, and pork chops, but yeah. Yes, guys, thank you. Please smash the like button if you haven't already. Please give the video a like, and please do me a favor, and please let's spread the inspiration. Let's spread the positivity and share the video. So share it on your Facebook, share it on your Twitter, share it wherever you want to share it. But let's share it. Let's get the word out there to bring some positivity and some inspiration to people's lives. Don't forget to do so. You never know who might have needed this video today. You never know who might need the stream, specifically today. You don't know who in your friend line needs those words today. So please share the stream. If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Let me do my little subscribey thing. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you click the bell icon, then you will get notified of my future streams so that you won't miss one. JP says, and that's one of the reasons why I want to leave that industry. Well, JP, I'm pretty sure that why don't you look at doing cooking classes? I was actually thinking about that the other day, because I mean the recipes and that you gave me that I tried out were absolutely amazing. So why don't you look at number one, writing a recipe book, and number two, doing cooking classes. You can actually do cooking live streams. But I reckon you would do extremely well. JP says, Mel S says to JP, you're not a failure. As Laura said, the restaurant should help you to do it the right. Exactly. And if they're not doing it right, then that's not the environment for you. Then you find a restaurant that will help you and does have a better environment. Toten says, thanks, awesome stream. It's a pleasure. It's a fantastic. Spread the positive, it will come back. Exactly. Guys, another thing I've always said for years is spread the positivity into the universe. Remember, whatever you put out into the universe is what the universe gives you back. So if you're putting negative vibes out into the universe all the time, the universe is going to say, oh, is it? Oh, is that what you want? Okay, yeah. Take it. Whereas if you're putting positive energy out into the universe is going to say, oh, okay, cool, that's awesome, here you go. So always think positively. And I'm going to say this like I say in every stream, you are amazing. You are awesome. I actually want you all, as soon as this stream is finished, take a piece of paper, okay, and get the biggest Koki you can find. And take an A4 piece of paper, and I want you to write on that piece of paper, I am awesome. And I want you to go stick it on your bathroom mirror, so that every single morning when you got to go brush your teeth, you can tell yourself, I am awesome. Okay, I want everybody to go and do that. Okay, so go and write your notes. Go put it on your fridge, on your. I would rather say bathroom mirror, because then if you have guests over, they might think you're a bit weird. But so go put it on your bathroom mirror, where it says I am awesome, and I want you to read it every single day. And don't forget Martin the mouse. Okay? Don't forget Martin the mouse to give you some blessings, show you how blessed that you are every single day. Yes, Alamot says cooking with JP. I would love it. JP, we seriously need to get you on. We need to do cooking streams, okay? Then we can get you loads of subscribers. You can get monetized. And you must write a recipe book. I want to see cooking streams with you. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. Okay. Alamot says, talking to Mel. Kalpana says, share the stream and hopefully save a life. Exactly. Okay, guys, I'm not going to stay on long because Ronaldo should be starting now. He should have started already. So I don't want to go over into his time. But thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to spread the inspiration. Don't forget your little kind gesture every single day. And don't forget to smile. Okay? And remember, if you can't smile with your eyes nicely with a mask, draw a smile on your mask. Okay? Thanks, everybody. And don't forget to join our Telegram group, guys. If you're going through a hard time or you just want to come in there and chat and have a good laugh with us, come and do that. We have so much fun. Kalpana, where are you on my Telegram group? I want you on my Telegram group, Kalpana. Okay? Thanks so much, everybody. Have a fantastic week. Every morning, wake up, tell yourself you're amazing. You are not a failure. You are awesome. And you are going to go through this week with all the confidence that you have. Okay? Thanks so much, everybody. Enjoy. Have a great one. Ciao. Bye.